Hey Jay, why are you looking so, well, forlorn? Usually you save these morose feelings for the evening hours.
I'd rather not talk about it. I'm afraid you wouldn't understand.
We've been friends for nearly our entire human lifespans. There's not much you could say at this point that would give me pause, extreme or mild.
Yeah, no, true, but I usually try to open up and be vulnerable on our premium apps. It feels weird to do in the free app.
Yeah, I get that. I also try not to offer too much of myself unless I'm behind a paywall. But I feel like our patrons are going to be getting a decent show tomorrow anyway. I mean, we're interviewing Megan Keister, which is sure to be a blast. To hear the premium ep, all they need to do is support us on patreon.com/those timeless creatives. And they'll actually be able to have a good time with the sort of stuff we make, as well as the crap we do.
True. So you think it's fine for me to discuss certain issues I'm having on this free app?
Yeah, I mean, it may be free, but lots of people who can't afford Patreon subscriptions have their own share of issues, often financial in nature, though sometimes psychosexual.
Mine's psychosexual. It's embarrassing AF.
Just spill the tea, my friend.
Fine, but you promise you won't laugh, yes?
Scout's honor.
Okay. Uh, I just, I just can't. I can't seem to get. I can't seem to stop remembering the mermaid song.
Squeeze me? Go again?
It's haunting the darkest recesses of my mind and heart every night. It's this melody I can't seem to shake.
Wait, hold on here. Are you serious? The Mermaid? We were high school youths when we snuck off to that hidden enclave at the water park/petting zoo.
Love knows no boundary of time, I'm afraid. Might as well be yesterday for all I know.
It's all starting to make sense now. All right. Tell me this doesn't have anything to do with you standing me up for guys' night at Red Lobster, Jay. I sat lonesome at the bar area, high top table, doodling comic strip ideas in the back of a placemat. I was attempting to remain calm and reposed, but between your absentia and the server assistant being tardy with my house salad, my blood pressure was spiking.
Look, I'm sorry you had to go through all that, but you know, I refuse to dine on any seafaring creatures. Just doesn't feel right, you know? The whole mermaid in my memory.
Not even a crustacean, like say a shrimp or crab leg.
Yeah, especially not a crustacean. Don't be silly. It would be akin to the Donner Party's actions. You're familiar with the tale, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Now it's sending spinal chills up and down my mid and lower back. Ay, ay, ay.
Look, sorry. I'm just. My mind is elsewhere.
Hombre, you have got to let her go. There's plenty of other fish, or, well, perhaps that old chestnut wouldn't be apropos in this instance. Allow me to digress.
No, look, no harm, no foul. Love, it's a tricky thing, you know? With Valentine's Day, either recently passed or quickly approaching, whatever, it simply makes sense to dwell on past objects of desire, no matter how fleeting.
Dude, I get it. But speaking as a man of intellect, the logistics of your relationship would just not be feasible in the slightest. For instance, well, yeah, where to begin? She has fins, whilst you completely lack gills, scales of any kind, or the ability to hold breath while submerged, even in shallow depths.
Look, maybe you're right. It's time to fold my cards and accept my lot in life as a lonely bachelor. I've been getting interested in pets and pet supplies lately. Purchasing a Pomeranian might give me the companionship I crave.
Romance. We love it, but we also acknowledge that it hurts. A lover's kiss can be equally sweet as sugar or pure poison.
Hey, that was spoken like a true wordsmith.
Thanks.
Hallmark execs, they'd move heaven and earth to add you to their payroll.
What can I say? Well, somewhat of a Casanova of sorts when it comes to the fairer sex. My pheromones send partners into the wildest of tizzies. It's all about exuding that confidence, my guy. Don't worry, you'll learn one day.
Wow, all this is news to me. Why keep it a secret all this time, I might ask?
Didn't see a point in rubbing it in.
Well, now that the cat is out of the proverbial sack, is there a special someone in your life you'd like to disclose to the listeners? Frankly, I think it's important to share these feelings right now.
I'd honestly prefer to plead the Fifth Amendment on that one.
I won't press any further.
That sounds like it would be best for us both.
Well, maybe I'll pivot slightly since we're on the subject of souls intertwining and longing gazes being exchanged. What's your thoughts on the institution of marriage? Whether it be man-woman, man-man, woman-woman, hell, any combination, anything. I'm serious. Anything known to humankind.
Yeah, I'd welcome the opportunity of a mate with open arms. And I'd encourage any and everyone to do exactly the same. However, my lone foray into engagement was a May-December romance with a Ukrainian mail-order bride. However, yeah, we soon hit the skids. She sought divorce papers, mainly due to my disdain for borscht.
Fuck. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't unsuit your old wounds with this query.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, how about we just kind of drop it at this point?
Yeah. I really do miss that water park, though, you know? The things we take for granted. Replicating the experience in the tubs and backyard ponds just isn't the same at all for me.
Yeah, those were some of the best years of our lives, man. The water park visit was a field trip, if I recall correctly. The school bus ride we took there was insane with all the unruly hijinks the other students were engaging in. You remember the kid who often wore Bugle Boy attire? He created a song about technology to pass the time.
Yeah, pretty ahead of its time when you're taking into consideration the society we live in now, no? It's tech dominated. Analog users are being left in the proverbial cold.
Mm-hmm. And the irony of it all was, I believe he perished when a personal computer fell from an unstable windowsill, landing on the crown of his Dodgers ball cap. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow. Took a dark turn. Needless to say, he likely would have wanted the apartment tenant to download their Windows to prevent the PC from falling.
Right.
Download as in, close the actual window.
Mm-hmm.
Just a joke, I don't know, to ease the tension and pain of such a harsh memory.
Right. So, Lindor chocolates, huh? They seem to be crowding shelves in nearly every pharmacy right now, or a few weeks ago, or I don't know.
I'm just curious, when did it all become corporate? Like, I'm of a firm mind that Valentine's Day should be every day, okay? Like, when you're with the love of your life or even a casual fling, I mean, I don't mind admiring the large crystals and baubles when I pass a jeweler's window, but I feel like we shouldn't equate money to true romance. Am I wrong? You just can't put a price tag on that.
Relationship goals, for sure, yeah.
Justin and Haley Bieber surely don't wait for, one day a year to exchange gifts or a gourmet dish or two?
Yeah, that's funny. When I said relationship goals, they were immediately the couple I pictured wanting to aspire to.
Yep.
Are you into taking your Valentine on dinner date? I'm just curious. I mean, you don't have to answer if it makes you uncomfortable, Jay.
Why wouldn't I? It's a time-honored tradition. I feel like some are good and some are festive, like TGI Fridays, right? Okay, the decor is quirky, so your dinner guests won't feel pressured to dress up in any way.
I remember they used to have endless apps. Sounds like my nephew's smartphone, to be honest, or quite frank.
Yeah.
He's got next to no space left on his SIM card.
It's unreal, man. Thank you, by the way. I needed this laugh.
No problem. So, come on. What do you say, old chum? Have you forgotten about your aquatic rendezvous with the hypnotic sea siren? Can we just get on with the podcast episode now?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a professional. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to put on a game face and soldier through so I can delight eager ears. Even though on the inside of my current mood is akin to Pooh's friend Eeyore.
Look, my man, we've all had the one that got away, or in your case, swam away. It's just part of growing up and becoming wiser adult figures.
The innocence of youth tends to fog our glasses, no? Like a rose-colored shade. I feel like nostalgia is truly a gift and a curse.
Yeah. I guess times were kind of easier back then. We played truth or dare games or often teased the ones we admired. Nowadays, kids need to simply swipe left or swipe right to receive what they desire. I mean, it's ridiculous. Where's the fun in that?
Hey, bud.
What? What is it? Speak from your heart, Jay.
It's just sometimes like words just aren't enough to describe what I'm going through right now, you know? Maybe this is going to help soothe my heartache and general nerves. I just want to stop feeling so glum and blue on this particular afternoon. Fuck. Maybe if we, I don't know, if we just reminisce just so briefly, it'll help me make sense of it all.
Let's just visualize for a moment the experience of that day. Right? Let's just work through it together. All right. Just Jay, close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. Just try to get a steady pace going.
These techniques are great and pretty chill. They remind me of what a yoga practitioner does at times.
Excellent. Okay, just focus on the moment, Jay. Yep. Being whisked there nearly instantaneously. I can feel the netting of my swim trunks against my inner thighs. The splashing of the water. The sun singing my fair skin to a Lay's chip like crisp. Whistles from concerned lifeguards. Smaller kids falling into the jellyfish lair. One of the smaller pools having a monkey bar like netting above it, encouraging us to cross massive green foam pads that mimic a frog's lily resting place.
Whoa. This is even more like life than modern day VR. Sights, sound, smells. Do you smell that? Tell me you smell what I smell.
Yes, kettle corn as well as flavored snow cone syrup. Dude, we loved the snack bar.
Excuse me, broskies. Hey, Jay's friend here. I had overheard you guys discussing Valentine's Day plans, both past and present. And if it's not too big of a deal, I'd like to indulge a little bit myself, if you don't mind. You see, being isolated and loveless are two attributes that I really struggle with, to be honest. I'm considered undesirable in many circles, including some of the long-distance truckers who I've tried to befriend. I think mainly this is based upon my surly demeanor at this point. Cupid's arrow continually misses the mark as far as my dating life goes, but at the end of the day, I don't really seem to mind. It's not as if my features are developing into that of an old crone or anything like that. I've got plenty of time to find the perfect mate for me.
No need to be so harsh on yourself. Honestly, thanks for stopping by this vision quest we are on.
Hey, no worries. No worries. Say, have either of you guys brought an extra towel? I seem to have locked mine in the trunk of my Subaru, and I've been kind of air drying as the day goes on, dabbing at my groin and thigh area with napkins that I stole from the snack bar. Not only is that problematic, but it's also quite wasteful in this day and age. Security guards are training their steely gaze on my every single move, so I need to cut it out.
You're entitled to 2 towels at the guest service desk, my friend. I thought that it was common knowledge, considering you're wearing the yellow wristband, which is intended for VIP pass holders.
All right. Well, I appreciate the reminder, gentlemen. From time to time, my memory does get a bit clouded by static. I'm going to make my way there after I watch the stage show at 2 o'clock. You ought to see what they've trained these ferrets to do. You're never going to look at hula hooping the same way again. Their cylindrical bodies allow for maximum rotations of the hoop around their flexible hip area.
Sounds awesome.
All right. Well, take care, Matthew and Jay. Just one more suggestion. Make sure you stop by some of the feed dispensers before entering that petting zoo over there. If you're going in empty-handed, it's only going to serve to rile up the beasts. All right, take care, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, great.
Well, how about a trip to the snack bar? One of the attendants just refilled the condiment tray with fresh pickled relish.
There'll be time for that later. Come on. I'm honestly more concerned about the UV rays at this point. Here, you're gonna need some of this. Apply it liberally in brisk, kind of rubbing motions.
Whoa, SPF 50? My skin peels like an everyday carrot or potato. This should help allay that malady, thanks. I appreciate you looking out for my health and well-being.
And that's what friends are for, Jay.
Right on.
Hey, what's the lifeguard over there inspecting? I'm hearing shrieks of mild terror, but he hasn't even left his perch yet. Binoculars are being employed. Yeah, distance of a good 100 yards away is where I'd place the person in peril.
Don't worry. It's just one of our classmates, remember? His belly cramped after wading in too soon after finishing a plate of fried goods.
He should have heeded the elders' warnings. What the hell? Who said it was just an old wives' tale that you shouldn't eat before getting in the pool?
Likely old wives.
Neither here nor there. Come on, Jay. Let's go try our luck on one of the slides. The queues are currently at a pretty manageable length.
I guess I'm down. No reason to chicken out in front of my peers and fellow townsfolk. However, I'm beginning to think these water wings were a bit much, seeing as I'm a pubescent male who has swam in countless bodies of water. Yes, we strive for safety first, but at what cost?
Look at me! I'm walking while waving my arms above my head in an exaggerated fashion! It resembles an orangutan's gait.
Chill.
What the heck? The line has grown exponentially in the time it took us to walk here. People are crowding in large throngs suddenly.
Yeah, this is making me a bit on edge. Maybe the slides should be saved for dusk?
It's really odd that so many patrons are here today. A contingent of mail carriers are browsing the gift shop. I guess they must be on a meal break.
Hey, what's beyond that dilapidated fence? Looks like a hidden enclave of sorts.
I don't know if you noticed, but we are not wearing employee uniforms. There's no way we'd be allowed back there.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of drawn to it. Almost like a magnet or something.
Why are things suddenly becoming hazy?
urine is a cure-all for a jellyfish's sting. Shuffle your feet in the sand to avoid manta and stingrays.
Dude, who's issuing those safety guidelines?
I don't know, man. I'm beginning to feel unwell. I can't help but continue walking towards the unauthorized zone or area.
It must be the sun's intense heat making us act like typical LSD users.
This child's ice cream cone is dripping. Vanilla is hitting pavement.
I don't like the look and feel of this.
Oh, man, it's a mascot. He's wearing a seal's pelt.
Oh, no. No.
Strangely enough, the janitor loiters near the restroom water fountain. I can't seem to understand his intent.
Wonka's tunnel scene comes to mind. I'm feeling a mild descent into madness as I notice the people around us. The sunbathing grandpa wears a Speedo as he laughs maniacally to himself. Oh, I can't take this.
Just a few steps more.
I want to trust your instincts, Jay, but perhaps we've gone too far at this point.
Hey! I see the mermaid now. She's beckoning to us, you see?
I'm quite unsure of the surroundings.
No, she's instructing us to walk a bit closer.
A blanket of wary emotions ensconces my skin.
Hold on. I need you to remain on kilter, okay? My vision, it's making sense all of a sudden. My eyes are choosing to behave now, okay?
What is it you're seeing, Jay?
No, that's odd. The mermaid seems to be animatronic and not flesh and blood at all. I'm being reminded of the robotic rodents at Showbiz Pizza. Oh no, all this time I must have been remembering incorrectly.
It's not as if my features are developing into that of an old crone or anything like that. I've got plenty of time. It's not as if my features are developing into that of an old crone or anything like that. I've got plenty of time.
The animatronic mermaid is mouthing the lyrics of one of Buckingham and Nick's songs. Could it be that this old ballad is actually the mermaid song? Well, I'm damn sure we got to the bottom of this, Jay. And not a moment too soon. Honestly, I'm quaking in my boots, but I can't stop thinking about meeting someone on Tinder for a Valentine's kiss.
I find it odd I harbor amorous feelings towards, for all intents and purposes, an android.
We all make mistakes.
I appreciate your honesty, my friend.
All right. Well, let's rouse ourselves from this lucid dream and just get back to the podcast now. I mean, this is approaching nightmarish levels.
Yeah, you are trembling noticeably. Why isn't your unease subsided even a little?
I'm honestly awash in unflinching dread.
Me too. Seems to be fine, you know. Once you become accustomed to it.
Okay, now what?
Hey guys, would you like to hear a little bit about compact disc and laserdisc technology?
Let's get out of
That was wild as hell.
Okay, can we agree on one thing?
Yeah, what's that?
Let's just stop picturing ourselves in weird or forgotten places from our past. Deal?
Yeah, deal, dude. Peace,
Peace, y'all.